Welcome back to a new video. So this was a workout that I did out in the shed. I forget which day of the week that it was. It's a couple days ago, but it was a light session. I did some muscle snatch triples, same kind of thing, no hook, but making contact there at the hip just to really reinforce that bar path. Went up to 70 again with those. I'm not really worried about pushing the triples necessarily up too much. The reason to do the triples is just to get some extra reps in. But after that, I wanted to do some practice with a snatch, so I just did some singles up to 90. I actually missed 90 the first time. It was really weird. I just got lazy on the first one, but it's one of the things that sometimes happens when you're trying to think about technical things. You just kind of have a brain fart. And that tends to happen, especially when I'm not very good at the snatch. But it seems like every session after this competition that I've been practicing with the snatch, things are feeling better as far as the technique goes. I haven't pushed past 111. I guess I just did that today for a couple singles. So I haven't pushed past that for any of my sessions. But just working up to those weights, I can kind of feel the things that I'm doing wrong and just really trying to get it to feel good with like that 110 weight, because that's a weight that is heavy, and so it's like a challenging weight to where the bar or my movement is trying to get pulled out of position. So it's one of the things that I would recommend for a lot of people if you're trying to work on technique. It's not just figure it out with a 40% weight, but you have to push up the weights a little bit, because that's where technique breaks down, and that's where you want to find that sweet spot of where it's heavy enough to where you feel like your technique's breaking down, and then work around those weights. And I guess that's not a radical statement to say, because that's what most training is finding good loads of training to do, or finding good percentages and intensities to work at. But it's a little trickier in my context, because I'm usually able to go heavier in almost any lift, but it's not to my advantage just to go up to do like a 120 snatch if it's really ugly, especially at this juncture of my training. There really is no purpose. In the previous block, when I was getting ready for the competition, there was that specificity bias that I had to have getting ready for competition. You have to be able to hit heavier weights. But now that I'm just really trying to hammer in that technique, I can kind of mess around with different things and adjust my feet. And this one, I did hit my leg with that 60 kilo or 61 kilo snatch, my left shin. So I think that's one of the reasons why I didn't push up as heavy as well, because I was just bleeding all over the place. But once I had that wrap on, then it was fine. And I actually missed 90 there just because I lost focus. And a lot of my focus in this session was the same as the last one, just trying to get the bar back into my hip and really trying to not necessarily like bounce it off my hip, but to try to pull it through extension just a lot more fully, which just means waiting longer before I extend. Because when I go early, I still make hip contact in about the same spot. I just extend my hips early, so it pushes the bar out in front a bit, which is enough for me to miss like it was on that 90. But I came back for a couple singles there, and sessions like that with a snatch are just productive in general, because you just get more practice. And 90 is not that heavy a weight for me relative to what my maxes are, but on different days it's a good number to be able to do. And I should have more sessions like that where it's not focused on even trying to get up to like a 110. It's just focused on, all right, this weight feels like a good challenge weight for the day, just practice it for a couple singles and go from there. And then on other days potentially do more reps. But I don't know, I've never really liked using reps to practice the weight. It's good for general training and stuff like that, but if you're trying to get technique with the weight, it's better, I think, just to do singles and then do quicker singles. And that's something that I've been kind of implementing through this training. It's hard to really tell in the videos because obviously I cut between sets, but I've just been working really quickly during all these workouts. And I think this might have been one of the last ones where I didn't take any caffeine prior. I still drink coffee during the day. I have a cup of coffee in the morning, at school, during lunch, and then depending on how the day goes, I might have one in the afternoon, or kind of refill a cup during the day. So really like 24 ounces, because it's like small styrofoam cups that are actually like 8 fluid ounces, so really not too much based on what I would normally have. But I started back on the caffeine, and one of the reasons I did that was for the fact that it helps with my sinuses. If my sinuses are a bit stuffed, if I take some decongestant and then take some caffeine, it helps during training. But also, when I went, you'll see in a couple days when I went to the gym, I just wanted to train harder and longer when I was there. And obviously, using some caffeine and some pre-workout does help with that. But these are more the upright rows that I was doing. I actually ended this workout with some jump roping, which I did have a clip of, but I decided not to put it at the end of this just because I didn't feel like it. But the upright rows have been feeling really nice, and I probably won't show most of the bodybuilding stuff that I'm doing, but I've been really trying to hammer it with either upper body stuff or lower body stuff. And one of the reasons I went to the gym, or one of the benefits of going to the gym more frequently now that it's going to be colder, is that I can utilize some of the machines for legs, and I don't know, just do more bodybuilding stuff, because I can get a lot of volume in through squats and through the main movements, of course, but some isolation movements will just, I think, be good to do. I don't know, maybe I'm just turning into a bodybuilder without really noticing it, but I think it's something that most people could probably benefit from, doing more bodybuilding type work at the end of sessions. It's what a lot of countries do, and even without the benefits drugs, you can still recover from it for the most part. But anywho, that's it for this one. I'll talk to you all in the next video, and I hope you all have a great day. Peace.